Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Facebook Live in the Exponentialized group. Uh, just wanted to let you know as well that I do all of these streaming live to YouTube. So if there is one in particular that you want to watch again or you want to go and watch the replay, you can head over to my channel on YouTube and there's a playlist for all of these lives where they all live. So you can find them there. But yeah, hi, welcome. I hope you're doing well wherever you are around the world. It's nice to see you. I am in Tasmania at the moment, which is a small little, well, it's not a little, it's a very big island at the bottom of Australia. It's actually its own state. Um, and it's very beautiful. It's very like wild and rugged, but very untouched. It's like when you fly into the main city, which is called Hobart, it's like the airport is surrounded by bush and you can't see many houses at all. So it's a very different city. And then from the airport, you drive into the actual city of Hobart, and it's on a lake. So it's surrounded by, oh, it's not a lake actually. It's a harbour, but it's quite far inland. So it's got this interesting like topography. It's got the mountains that are leading down to this harbour, which is very rare for Australian cities. Every Australian city is pretty much flat, as opposed to this, which is like, looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I'm here exploring. We're on the east coast at the moment. We've been bushwalking, snorkeling, swimming, eating really amazing food. They grow really great grapes here for wine, so we've been sampling the local wine, and yeah, it's been an awesome time. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is this thing called relaxing and receiving, and it's a very, I would say it's a very like new energy for me even, and I'm getting better at it. But one of the things as well is like I still have so many places where even when I am relaxing and receiving, I still go to this place where I should be doing this or I must do that, or and it's like it takes a while to actually allow myself to just relax and receive. One of the things as well though is it's like we have basically this ability with the universe to ask and receive. Uh, Now, there are things that also have to occur in order for something to be actualized, but it's like, what if one of the greatest abilities that you actually have to actualize is to ask and receive? And it's generally in the receiving that we either create what we're asking for or kill it. Uh, the way we kill it is by coming to conclusion, and the way we create it is by allowing a different possibility to present itself than what we thought it might show up like. You've probably all heard it never shows up how you think it will, and this definitely applies with receiving. So, um, and Sen just said this, the MoMA is a beautiful eclectic museum at Hobart. Wonder if it would be fun to visit. Yes, we're going to go and visit on Sunday while we're in Hobart before we leave on Monday. I've heard lots about it and I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. And thanks for mentioning it. So yeah, this capacity with asking and receiving. The other thing that I've noticed is there are certain things that I have too many computations about what it would mean to actually receive that as a reality. And that's where I personally stop creation. And I'm not even willing to ask for those things because I've already decided that I cannot receive them. So, what have you already decided that you can't receive that doesn't allow you to actually ask for what it is that you would like to create? So, everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And I was listening to the 7 Day today, and the recent 7 Day. I was just listening to the replay. One of the conversations was about, do you actually believe in choice creates? And it's like, what are the areas where you go to? Well, I know that choosing works, but it's like, what are the areas that you haven't been willing to apply choice creates with? Like, what have you decided is bigger than you, greater than you, or a beyond for you that doesn't allow you to receive everything you're capable of? So everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And this is really the place of stepping into the infinite being that you truly be. Because it's like, is there actually anything that's outside of you that you can't choose? Or it's like, is it just something that you haven't made part of you that you can actually have and create and be and generate and receive as a reality? So what reality have you been unwilling to receive and be that if you would be it, would allow you to receive it with total ease? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Now the funny thing as well, for the humanoids, the different ones in the world, the seekers of a different possibility, and especially X-Men, is if they don't have enough going on at all times, it's like they start to create crap in their lives. Sometimes this is something though with receiving, where it's like, if you have decided that you don't have enough going on, you will like create crap in your life in order to fill that space so that you can be busy. But like, busyness and creation are two different things. So you want to ask, am I filling my life up with crap so I can be busy? Or am I actually adding to my life with a different possibility? And you'll know, okay? If you really look at it, you'll know. And Yuko, thank you for posting some of the questions. What have you decided you cannot receive? Exactly. Great question to ask, and then poke and pod everything that shows up. And someone has also asked, are there different choices available to different humanoids? There are different choices available to all of you. Basically, the choices that you have right now are based on everything that you've also chosen before that has allowed a different possibility to show up. So it's like, you choose, it creates multiple different possibilities. From those different possibilities, you get different choices. From those different choices, you get different questions, which allow you to ask for different possibilities, which then allows different possibilities to show up, and then you get to choose them again. And so what happens is, you end up with, like, from one choice, you end up with an expanding web of choices available. Okay? So it's very exciting, and this is why, it's like, one choice can change your life. And not that one choice is going to change everything forever, but if you make that one choice and it opens the door to a different possibility, you can step through that door and be open to a multiplicity of possibilities that are actually available based on that one different choice. And I know I've made a different choice in my life many times, and it's created really different things. And then, the part about it is, we tend to want to control what our choice is going to create. And if we desire to create a certain thing, we tend to also look for what's the choice that we can make that's going to create this. What you want to start to look at is, with this choice, what is this going to create? Okay? Because it's looking at it from a different place. It's not about choosing to create exactly what you desire, because, how often does that actually work out? It's like what we want to start to look at is what can I choose and create that I've never considered possible before? And then you allow greater possibilities than you can imagine into your life. So yeah, it's very exciting. And this is like, this is something that I'm realizing more and more, but in a very practical and pragmatic way. So if it just sounds like words or gobbledygook right now, it's like that's fine, and just start choosing and seeing what that creates, and then seeing the different choice that you have available based on that choice that you made, and you'll start to get awareness of how it is different. Yeah, so I hope this contributes to you guys, and I love catching up with you. Um, and yeah, I think that's all for today. So from me, from Tasmania, um, I yeah, I'm gonna say bye. And we actually have on the weekend in Hobart a Undiscovered Possibilities class, which is a 1 day X-Men class. And if you know anyone in Tasmania, or also we're going to be streaming it online. If you know anyone who desires an Undiscovered Possibility class or would like to know more about X-Men, there are no prerequisites. It's a great class to get a sense of what X-Men is and to start exploring it. Let them know. Yeah, and look forward to seeing you all again next week, and we'll see what we can create. Thanks so much for being here. Oh, another thing I should mention, we released recently um, a special code for you guys, which is you can use it um, the in my shop, Wynne-Jones.com, and the code is literally exponentialized. So if you use that code, you get 10% off any of the shop products in there. So if there's something that you've been, wanting to buy and waiting for the time, you can use that code and get it at a good price. And yeah, hope that contributes to some of you as well. See you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.